Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 55th Annual Sterling Merit Banquet hosted by the Rotary Clubs of the area. Most importantly, we want to welcome the students who are being recognized for their academic achievement as graduates of high school, of all the area high schools this year. We want to celebrate your talent, your abilities, your hard work, and recognize you as you should be appropriately recognized for your academic achievement. My name is Bill Albers. I'm a member of the Sterling Merit Committee, which is a joint committee from Peoria North Rotary and downtown Peoria. I'd first like to introduce the Rotary District Governor, Mr. Bill Doral, who will offer the invocation. And if able, please stand for the invocation.
Our invocation for this evening is adapted from a reflection originally developed by a Rotary past district governor, Chris Offer. Please join me in a moment of reflection and thanks. With our friends beside us and no person beneath us, with the bonds of humanity between us and our worries behind us, with our goals before us and no task beyond us, with a thirst for knowledge and a dream of world peace, we are thankful for the gifts of academic excellence, the energy and enthusiasm of youth, the joy of serving others, the food prepared for us this evening, and the time we are about to share. Thank you. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Amen.
You may be seated. Mr. Doral has a few comments he'd like to make about Rotary.
Good evening. As mentioned, I am Bill Doral, and currently serving as the district governor of our Rotary District 6460, which includes 49 different Rotary clubs in West Central Illinois, 9 of which are here in the greater Peoria area. And since many of us here this evening are not Rotarians, your Rotary hosts have asked me to share with you a few thoughts on what Rotary is. However, I prefer to frame the question just a little differently, because I think the real question is, who is Rotary, not what? Rotary is a global network of 1.4 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers who see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. Essentially, we are a service cooperative, in some regards similar to the Farm Bureau, which I suspect several of you are aware of, a cooperative of farmers and others in agribusiness who work together to accomplish their goals. As of now, our 1.4 million Rotarians are spread across more than 45,000 clubs in 200 countries around the world. We work cooperatively with each other and with other organizations in our communities to make a positive difference in the world. We are apolitical and we are non-religious, so we invite everyone to join us. Most recently, the international cooperation of Rotarians around the world has resulted in working together to provide over $15 million of support for Ukrainian refugees and those choosing to remain in Ukraine, and another $15 million of support for the victims of the recent earthquakes in Syria and Turkey. Locally, Rotarians read to children in your schools. They provide hygiene supplies to underprivileged youth. They sponsor foreign exchange students, and they respond to local disasters to help communities recover. And I would suggest that those of you here tonight who are not Rotarians, it might be good for you to talk to some of the Rotarians that you see with the green ribbons and ask them about the projects that they undertake in their clubs. Whether here or across the globe, we Rotarians concentrate our efforts in 7 areas of focus. The first of those is peace building and conflict resolution. And in that vein, I just returned this weekend from Birmingham, Alabama, where I participated in an international peace conference co-sponsored by the Rotary District of Northern Alabama, the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute, and the Institute for Human Rights at the University of Alabama, Birmingham. It was a great conference and covered a wide variety of topics integral to peace for individuals, for families, for communities, and for nations. For our purposes here, I'll focus on one day of the conference, where Rotarians met with Rotary Peace Fellows from around the world to learn more about how we could help them in their peace-building efforts. Peace Fellows have earned their master's degree or a certificate in various aspects of conflict resolution at one of 7 Rotary Peace Centers around the world. They then go on to work in some aspect of peace building. 3 of the fellows that I met at the conference are working in Kenya and Uganda to train women so they can start their own micro-businesses and to build community awareness of the ills of gender-based violence, sexual exploitation, human trafficking, and child marriage. Their goal is to help break the cycle of generational poverty. Another fellow is building and provisioning libraries in the Congo, where people can have a safe space in which to gather and learn in a region where books are virtually non-existent. And these are just a small example of the great work Rotarians are doing and sponsoring around the world. The remaining areas of focus all contribute to peace, and you'll see a little bit more about some of those in the video that will follow. But I'd like to talk about 3 that are where we are particularly active. The first is disease prevention and treatment. Here, Rotary has had a major role with others in reducing polio cases by over 99% in the last 40 years. And we still have the goal of eliminating polio in its entirety. Community and economic development. Here, our district is sponsoring a multi-year program in Zambia to teach subsistence farmers techniques to greatly improve their yields of corn. Basic education and literacy. This has been a major focus for our district for many years. And we sponsor Rotary Family Day at the ballpark with the St. Louis Cardinals. And perhaps some of you have heard of it or have been to one of our games. Now in its 20th year, we've been able to raise over $500,000 for literacy projects across our district. We also have service opportunities for college students and young professionals through Rotaract, and for high school students through Interact. And I guess how many of you students are a part of an Interact group? Anybody? Okay, I see several over there. Okay. So whether here or across the globe, young or older, Rotarians are people of service and people of action. And our motto is service above self. So if any of you are interested in what we do, please talk to one of our Rotarians here this evening. We are always looking for like-minded individuals to join our mission to make the world a better place. And to you student honorees that are here this evening, and thinking about your future, I offer this. No matter what profession you pursue, never underestimate the power of serving others to make your own lives worthwhile. Thank you.
Thank you. Now please turn your attention to the screen for a short video.
When people ask us who we are, we tell them we're problem solvers, opportunity creators, community builders, and change makers. We are Rotary. Around the world, our network of 1.4 million neighbors, friends, and leaders volunteer their skills, expertise, and resources to solve issues and address community needs. We are people of action. Join us, and together, we can make an even greater impact. Find out how you can get involved at rotary.org/action.
Thank you. Now, please enjoy your dinner. ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention. The program will start in about 5 minutes, so if you'll take your seats, feel free to move your chairs around so you can see the podium, see the screen. You have a few more minutes to talk. Hope everyone's enjoyed the dinner. During meal, the piano player was Stan Butler. Stan, would you please stand? Thank you very much. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes. While you're getting set, would you please focus on the screen for a short video about Rotary projects around the world.
What would it take to change the world? Provide food to the hungry and water to the thirsty. Teach children to read and keep them healthy. Shelter families and train a new generation. Give the poor a chance to better themselves. Create a worldwide network of peacemakers and conquer a disease that has killed or crippled millions. Could one person do it? What about 1.2 million?
My name is Frank Wesso.
Tamara DeWill.
Gaston Cabot.
Dr. Naresh Goyal.
Gary Parrish. My name is Lucky.
Warren Kaufman.
Lisa Simmons.
Eric Kimani. Ari Singh Arora.
These men and women are changing the world. They're members of Rotary. Professionals and community leaders organized into more than 32,000 clubs worldwide. They volunteer at the local, regional, and international levels and dedicate themselves to a simple motto: service above self.
That's what Rotary is all about. Vision to see, faith to believe, and courage to act.
So many of us, we sit back and we go, gee, I'd really like to help somewhere in the world, but I don't know how to do it. And Rotary gives you all the tools you need.
Personalmente tengo.
Just the fact that you are a Rotarian opens doors all over the world.
For members of Rotary, no project is too big. Working with UNICEF, the World Health Organization, and the CDC, Rotary has immunized more than 2 billion children against polio and reduced the disease by more than 99% worldwide.
With not too many dollars, these Rotarians and our partners are doing a tremendous job, very effectively, very efficiently.
Rotary has spent more than $500 million on international scholarships and foreign exchange, while its graduate-level programs in conflict resolution train peacemakers from around the world.
When I started working for Interpol at the United Nations, I already had the background to understand international relations.
For Rotary members, the reward is immense and immediate.
Helping others is one of the things that they really enjoy. It makes my day.
The salary I receive spiritually is so huge that you cannot put a value on it.
Being a Rotarian is almost selfish. Yes, I help people, but I get so much in return.
When our world seems senseless and even hopeless, Rotary Club members of all races, colors, and creeds join together to care.
Hopefully we can bring some hope and some help, emotionally as well as physically.
To protect.
The job that is to be done can be done.
To connect.
But no one has a dry eye at the end of these projects because the kids will come back and ask for a picture with their doctor.
And to make a difference.
It is possible. because we are Rotarians. We can do it. We should do it.
But even for 1.2 million volunteers, changing the world is no easy task. Learn how you can become involved.
It only takes a drop to make a river. And all we have to do is just make sure that we are in the right direction, we are committed to it, and it will get done.
Rotary International. Ordinary people working together to accomplish extraordinary things.
Thank you. How's everybody doing tonight? Doing all right? Enjoy your dinner? How about a hand for the wait staff and the cooks? Thank you. We're going to start the program, and I would first like to introduce Mr. Alan Willidson, who is the president of the Peoria North Rotary, and he'll be followed after a few remarks by Mr. Tom McIntyre, who is the president of the Downtown Peoria Rotary. Alan.
Thank you, Bill. Good evening. Try that again. Good evening. Welcome to the 2023 Sterling Merit Awards Banquet, hosted by the Rotary Clubs of Chillicothe, East Peoria, Farmington, Peoria Downtown, and Peoria North. Rotary International is a service organization that puts service above self. As Rotarians regularly encountering new situations, we ask four questions of the things we think, say, or do. We ask, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? Rotarians throughout the world serve others, promote integrity, and advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace. We hope your exposure to Rotary now and in the future inspires you to serve others more diligently. You students here represent the top 8% of graduating scholars from area high schools. We know you've used your minds well, and we applaud your academic accomplishments. You set high goals, and with dedication and perseverance, you achieved those goals. We challenge you now to combine your academic success with Rotary's principles of service. German philosopher and author Johann Wolfgang von Goethe said, "To think is easy, to act is hard." But the hardest thing in the world is to act in accordance with your thinking. While you celebrate completion of your high school days, we hope you will keep learning, keep achieving, and keep making a difference in your community and in the lives of others. We extend a special welcome to the parents, family members, mentors, and friends present who have provided encouragement and guidance to you, our honorees. Thank you for being with us this evening as we celebrate what you've done.
It's been so long since I had an audience. I'm sorry. Thank you, Alan. Let me tell you what's going to happen right now. I would like to introduce to you all the people who are up here and there and there. That will take a little time. Then after that, I will be going among you with a microphone, and you'll all be introduced to each other, okay? I'm kidding. All right. Beginning on the left-hand side, if you would wave or stand up or whatever you choose to do. Marcy Steele, Principal, Brimfield High School. Katie Caslett, Principal, Dunlap High School. Cassandra Brown, Principal, East Peoria High School. Anthony McCoy, Principal, Elmwood High School. You're popular, Anthony. Dennis McMillan, Principal, Farmington Central High. More popular, Dimitri Amazi, Principal, Illini Bluffs. Let's not make a contest of this. Kenton Bergman, Principal, Illinois Valley. Boy, am I sorry I started that. Keith Brown, Principal, Limestone Community High School. Dr. Devin Hawks, Principal, Manual High School. Brought the cheer teams to see. Okay. You've met Alan already, President of the Rotary Club of Peoria North. You've met Bill already, our district governor. Dr. Bill Albers, one of our senior members of the Downtown Rotary Club. Caleb Keller, one of our junior members. He is the president of Rotary of East Peoria. Dr. Sheila Quirk-Bailey is here, president of Illinois Central College. Jeremy Garrett, principal, Peoria Christian School. Terry Mooney, principal, Peoria Heights High School. Dr. Annette Coleman, principal, Peoria High. Peoria High is in the house. Okay. Dr. Susie Cicerelli, interim principal, Peoria Notre Dame High School. Rich Thole, principal, Princeville High School. Did I pronounce that right? Good, thank you. Robin McCracken, principal, Quest Charter Academy. And William Robeson, principal, Richwoods High School. All right, so far you're ahead with longest sustained, okay? All right. Lower table to the right, over here, we have Beth Kreider, the Peoria Regional Superintendent of Schools. That's okay, I'm sure she'd appreciate it, but none of you are in her class. Dr. Sharon Desmoulins-Carat. Did I get that even close? Close enough. District 150. Mike Bailey, Editor-in-Chief of Peoria Magazine. Tony Schindels, the principal of Brimfield School District. Dr. Scott Dearman, Superintendent Dunlap School District. Dr. Marjorie Gruter, I should say, Superintendent East Peoria Community High School. And Dr. Chad Wagner, Superintendent Elmwood School District. Over in the far table, to my left, Dr. Zach Chatterton, Principal, Farmington School District. Dr. Roger Alvey, Superintendent, Illini Bluff School District. Chad Allison, Superintendent, Illinois Valley Central School District. Dr. Alan Gresham, Superintendent, Limestone School District. Dr. Angie Lyons, Superintendent, Peoria Christian School. Dr. Eric M. Heath, Superintendent, Peoria Heights School District. Shannon Dilling, the Superintendent, Princeville School District. And Dr. Chanya Jenkins, who is the CEO of Quest High School. And I would be remiss if I did not mention one more person. Susie Stockman, stand up, please. She's at the very back. Susie, stand up. That is the person who organized this whole thing, right there in green. She also does the Santa Parade and about a dozen other things. So if you see Susie, thank her. And thank you.
Thank you, Tom. To you students who are graduating, my congratulations. I want to put in a brief plug for Rotaract. We've talked a little bit about the Rotary International and local Rotary projects. As you get into college, you'll be in a different environment, perhaps away from home, looking for, in addition to an education, perhaps developing new relationships. and Rotaract might be something you could think about. This is a version, or a younger version of Rotary Club for people between the ages of 18 and 30, and most universities have a chapter. Bradley and ICC have chapters, and I'm sure the college that you go to may have that opportunity for you. I've been a member of Rotary for 48 years, and for me, this has been, yeah, thanks for the longevity. I appreciate that. But to me, I met a number of people that were totally outside my profession and often had interests well outside my own. So it's been an enriching and rewarding experience personally. I think I've been able to grow professionally and personally as well as being able to do some good for a few people. So you might want to think about that. Now I would like to introduce Mr. Caleb Keller, who is the president of the East Peoria Rotary Club, who's going to introduce our speaker for tonight.
Thank you, Dr. Albers. Good evening, everyone. I want to take this moment to congratulate every student that is here tonight on your accomplishments of receiving the Rotary Sterling Merit Award. You worked hard, and here you are. I am honored this evening to introduce our speaker, Dr. Sheila Quirk-Bailey. Before she comes to the podium, however, I would like to give an introduction. Dr. Quirk-Bailey joined Illinois Central College in 2016. She brought more than 26 years of experience from Harper College to her role as president. Some notable college achievements during her tenure include ICC winning the Association of Community College Trustees Charles Kennedy Equity Award, earning a 10-year full accreditation from the High Learning Commission, receiving the first applied research grant for the USDA in agriculture, and implementing innovative workforce programming, including the nearly $15 million Good Jobs Challenge grant for Regional IT Accelerator, GPEAK, and leading the $18 million annual 19-college statewide workforce equity initiative. Dr. Quirk-Bailey currently co-chairs the Regional Workforce Alliance, a collective impact organization comprised of business and community leaders that provides regional focus for developing the workforce utilizing a three-pronged approach. The Alliance addresses the emerging workforce, K through 16, upskilling workforce, adults with job experience but no post-secondary credential, and multiple barriers, adults with multiple barriers to earning a living wage. Dr. Quirk-Bailey holds a doctorate in management and community college policy and administration from the University of Maryland, a master's degree in communications from Northern Illinois University, and a Bachelor of Science degree in speech communication from Bradley University. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Sheila Quirk-Bailey to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. Whenever I hear that background read, I think, man, I have to cut that before I do this next time. So thank you for your patience there. But congratulations, Merit Scholars and soon-to-be graduates. Tonight's all about you, and we're very excited that you're here with us. I am honored and humbled to speak with you here tonight. And when determining what I wanted to share, I leveraged a few great thinkers regarding your path forward. So hopefully you will recognize their words as we go along tonight. So when reflecting on your high school experience, one quote came to mind. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. And as high school scholars, I should not need to tell you who said that. You should have learned that in high school. But dealing with a worldwide pandemic, I'm sure often felt like the worst of times. Many high schoolers reported feelings of being cheated, right? Cheated out of typical high school experiences, out of being with your teammates and participating in sports, hanging with your friends, and struggling to learn to study virtually. Yet those very experiences taught you many, many valuable lessons. What you have dealt with demonstrates that you have grit and determination to take control, to overcome, to persevere, and to drive your future. And not only did you persevere, you rose above. Not only did you not let the pandemic stop you, you rose to the top of your class and are one of the 185 Sterling Merit Scholars. Everyone again join me in congratulating these amazing young people. So as you move forward with your next stage in life, there are two thoughts I'd like to share. That you are now in the driver's seat for your continued development, and you now determine how you want to live your life. You are now in control of your next stage development, your educational pathway. So a few things to consider. Beware of the not everyone needs to go to college myth. College does pay off, personally, professionally, and financially. You have probably been asked the same question since you were a child. What do you want to be when you grow up, right? What do you want to major in? Whatever profession you choose, please keep in mind that everyone needs a credential beyond high school to earn a family-sustaining wage and to live a contributing, independent life. Currently, 65% of all jobs require post-secondary degrees. That is, for your non-math majors, the majority. And as the market demands more and more credentials, people tend to overlook that these credentials can be completed in multiple ways in addition to traditional baccalaureate degree pathways. Some of those pathways include the military. They include apprenticeships, and in this region especially, skilled trade professionals do very well. But speaking of apprenticeships, these are not all my father's apprenticeships. You may be interested to learn that the fastest growing set of apprenticeships at Illinois Central College are found in IT. Employers like CAT and Accenture hire our students, they put them on the payroll while they complete their associate degree and guarantee them a position for 1 to 2 years after they graduate. Like I said, there are many ways to earn that next credential, but be assured that in order to land a good job, you need a credential past high school, and those credentials pay off. Some more than others, but on the average, they pay off very well. A recent study from Georgetown University found that on average, college graduates earn $1 million more over a lifetime than those who do not achieve past a high school diploma. Another recent study by Pew Research Institute found that the median income gap between high school and college graduates in 2020 was around $17,500 a year. Employer-sponsored programs are surging right now. So for example, did you know that our two major health career systems in Peoria, OSF and Carle Health Systems, hire LPN graduates and a licensed practical nurse, that's a 1-year certificate. They hire those completers, and then they pay them to finish their RN and then their BSN. So for your investment of a 1-year credential, you earn a 4-year degree while being paid to work in the healthcare industry. These are just a couple of very short examples of all the opportunities that lie ahead of you. So please, under no circumstances, do not let your concern about financing your pathway forward stop you from moving forward. You may have to search for them, but there are many, many opportunities out there, and you all deserve to move forward into a wonderful future. So, you are in the driver's seat. Consider your path holistically. What are your passions, your aptitudes, your dreams, and how will they impact your earnings and where you call home? You can change your plan along the way, and you probably will. But no worries. This is a journey, a process. It does not end in 4 years. It lasts a lifetime. And remember, whether you think you can or you can't, you are right. Another quote from a great mind you probably recognized. Yet even more important than what you choose to do is how you choose to be how you choose to live your life. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. More of someone else's words of wisdom. But, honestly, I am not concerned at all about your future success. I am completely confident in your success. You've already demonstrated that you can succeed. Where I am worried is that you may not stretch far enough to fail. As someone smarter than I stated, do not fear failure, but be terrified of regret. Without failure, there is no success. You will absolutely hear more no's than yeses in your life. That's just life. But just like your journey during the pandemic, don't give up. Leverage the grit, determination, and perseverance that you have honed over the last few years. As achievers, you are understandably aware of your failures, but you will get beyond it. You will come to realize, in another great person's words, the world really doesn't care how many times you fall down, as long as it's one fewer than the number of times that you get back up. So as you move forward over the next few years, you will find it is wonderful to experiment and explore, to expand your mind, to meet new people, to have new experiences, but never lose track of the values and that are just yours and who you are inside. Don't be easily influenced by those who do not share your values or change your values based on what someone else would like you to do. Know yourself and know your boundaries. Your boundaries, not those selected by your parents or a significant other. Your values as an adult. You make those decisions. You make them consciously and make them resolutely, and stand by the values you choose. You determine the guiding principles of how you will live your life. And in the words of another great mind, decide to ground yourself in values that last, like honesty, hard work, responsibility, fairness, generosity, kindness, and the respect for others. So, enjoy your journey. Drive your future while holding steadfast to what grounds you and what and who you want to be. Have that set of core values. They will help you fulfill your dreams. There will be failures along the way. That is absolutely unavoidable. Yet your failures should not change your destination unless you decide it's time to change your dream. So some final words of wisdom. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their own dreams. And whatever you think your dream is now, it will probably change, and that's okay. That being said, as a college president, I should probably set a better example of citing the great thinkers and the words of wisdom that I've shared here this evening. So they have been Charles Dickens, Aristotle, Anthony Caravani, Henry Ford, Alyssa Harvey, Aaron Sorkin, Barack Obama, Eleanor Roosevelt, and Conan O'Brien. May all of their guidance help drive you to a future of success and happiness. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Quirk-Bailey. Words to remember. I graduated from college many years ago, and my speaker was Adlai Stevenson, who was then a candidate for president of the United States. I honestly don't remember a word that he said. So not to be discouraging, but I think the advice that you've heard is worth remembering. You're on your way. You're going to do well. I want to tell you a few things about this banquet. I mentioned at the beginning that this was the 55th year, and it is for the Rotary sponsorship, but this banquet was first started 64 years ago by the Peoria Junior League, and Rotary took it over in 1968. This was downtown Rotary. At that time, it was just local schools that were involved. It's grown over the years to include now all of the high schools in the Peoria area and is co-sponsored by 5 Rotary clubs, including Peoria North, downtown Peoria, East Peoria, Farmington, and Chillicothe. To me, it's one of the best events of the year because the students are being recognized for their achievements, their academic achievements, which is actually what you go to school for. You get a lot of recognition for sports and speech and swimming and being nice and things of that sort, but not a lot of recognition for academic achievement, and that's what we're about tonight. So we're going to proceed now with the program in which each student will receive a medallion. Before we do that, I want to reread the motto of Rotary. Maybe you'll remember some of that. Service above self is the motto of Rotary and all Rotarians. The foundation for Rotarians is the 4-way test. The 4-way test is 4 questions. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Rotarians believe the 4-way test is an excellent philosophy, and this is something that you can live by. The Sterling Merit Banquet, in honoring the high school graduates who have attained the highest standing in their class, adds to the incentive for scholastic achievement through public recognition. It is our hope that the connotation of sterling, which applies equally to these students and their awards, will encourage all of you to continually search for quality in every endeavor. As the proceedings go on, you're invited to take pictures, but please no group pictures by the stand. There is an area outside in the foyer outside with a backdrop where you can take group pictures. I'm going to be calling the principal of each school listed alphabetically, who will then read the list of students who will then come forward for their awards. We have some shepherds who will take your position and get the students lined up, and we'll take a few minutes for that. While we're doing that, Tom mentioned Susie Stockman, who is the president or the chairman of the Sterling Merit Committee, which is jointly made up of Peoria North and downtown Peoria members. And it's quite true that none of this would occur without the work of Susie and the committee. Would the members of the committee please stand and please give them a nice Rotary welcome. And now I would like to call the schools will be recognized alphabetically, and the first awards will be granted by Marcy Steele, Brimfield High School. While we're waiting, I can mention 2 other things. First of all, in the past, a collective picture of all the recipients has appeared in the Peoria Journal-Star. That's no longer going to happen, but the Peoria Magazine is going to be issuing an issue with all of the pictures that will be available to you, and you can check with the Peoria Magazine about that. And secondly, on your tables are little tents which include the list of sponsors for this banquet. This is not an inexpensive affair, and we recognize that for many families that cost could be prohibitive. So in order to try to lower the cost or keep it more reasonable, we have sought donations from community organizations and individuals and many Rotarians, and those sponsors are listed on the table and have been shown on the screen. Perhaps a round of applause for those. Yes, and Bernie reminds me that if you want to come up here to the front and take a picture, that's fine, just don't make it a group picture. You ready? Brimfield? Okay.
Good evening, my name is Marcy Steele. I'm the principal of Brimfield High School, and it is my proud honor to recognize 4 of our students. Sydney Barnes, Olivia Bryant, Ella Flory, and Aiden Frail.
Up next is Katie Cazolet, Dunlap High School. How did I do, Renee? Not good.
Good evening, I'm Katie Cazolet, principal at Dunlap High School, and I am proud to present to you tonight the Sterling Merit Honorees of DHS. Farhan Adnan, Lydia Bramlett, Andrew Chen, Braden Cox, Catherine Duran, Elise Fabish, Rithika Gauntla, Kayla Gehrig, Ella Georgies, Sophia Harper, Adeline Huddleston, Lillian Kagi, Zaina Khalil, Monasi Kulkarni, Chathan Monica, Shannon McCall, Annabelle Mitchell, Abrar Moyniam, Stephen Olson, Pearl Patel, Max Raplian, Srujan Ropokar, Caden Schmidt, Ethan Smith, Jenna Solberger, Paige Steffen, Irwa Suhaib, Isaac Tian, Jack Unger, Samantha Varness, Elsa Wartick, Mitchell Wetherell, Swetha Yegapan, Taya Zimmerman.
How about a big hand for that large group of students? Dunlap. Next is East Peoria Community High School. Cassandra Brown.
Good evening, everyone. Cassandra Brown from East Peoria High School, proud principal, and I'm excited to honor our students here tonight. Maris Barclay. Maggie Cowan. Andrew Dallinger Aker. Sydney Drexler. Lydia Aker. Abby Huffman. Kara Kozinski. Emma Nunnery. Elizabeth Roiger. Faith Routley. Ian Thrall. Michelle Eunice.
And cheers for East Peoria. Next, we invite Anthony McCoy, Elmwood High School.
On behalf of Dr. Chad Wagner, the Board of Education, faculty, and staff of Elmwood 322, I'd like to congratulate the following seniors for being named Sterling Merit Scholars. Brianna German. Samantha Jansen. Olivia Myers. And Alexa Salverson.
Elmwood. Next, Mr. Dennis McMillan, Farmington Central.
Good evening. I'm Dennis McMillan, proud principal of Farmington Central High School. On behalf of our school community and staff, we are proud of our Sterling Merit Award winners. First, Brienne Baird. Samuel Grunwald. Kyle Litchfield. Erica Roshoni. Phoebe Ohm. And Anna Wabel. We would also like to acknowledge Madeline Helly, who could not be with us this evening.
Go Farmers. Next is Illini Bluffs High School, Dimitri Almasi.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Education, Dr. Roger Alvey, Superintendent, the faculty staff of Illini Bluffs, I'd like to congratulate our Sterling Merit students tonight. First up, we have Autumn Gray. Jacob Thomas. Emily Tibbs. And we would also like to congratulate Grace Thomas, who couldn't be here tonight. Thank you.
Next, representing Illinois Valley Central High School, Mr. Kenton Bergman.
All right, on behalf of the Illinois Valley Central School District, it's my pleasure to introduce this year's Sterling Merit Award recipients from IVC High School. Jada Ashcraft. Michael Conklin. Brianna DeBacker. Olivia Fager. Aiden Fulton. Allison Gillette. May Perkins. David Russell. Alan Urbanik. Janelia Wells-Moan. Marcy Barron and Olivia Thompson were unable to be with us this evening. Thank you very much.
Illinois Valley Central. Next, Mr. Keith Brown, Limestone Community High School.
Thank you and good evening. On behalf of Dr. Gresham, the Board of Education, the faculty, staff at Limestone, we'd like to thank the Rotary for hosting this event every year. From Limestone, we have Ryder Becker. Jada Duncan. Derek Furness. Alex Gracious. Caleb Ortman. Connor Scholl. Fresh off the softball diamond, we have Morgan Stevens. Riley Sullivan. And Colby Tom. Devin Colgan, Aiden Gray, Janelle Grove, and Olivia Kelly could not be with us tonight.
Thank you. Go Rockets. Next is Devin Hawks, Manual Academy.
Good evening. On behalf of Peoria Public Schools, our superintendent, Dr. Karat, and the Manual High School faculty and staff, I am proud to present Manual Sterling Merit Representatives. DeMarcus Adams, Jr. Devontae Burse. Caitlin Davis. Michelle Estrada. Juliana Figueroa Villanueva. Jalen Jackson. Fabiana Mateo. Nadalyn Asagueda. Micaiah Palmer. Eliza Randall. Jorge Romero. Zulema Ruiz. Faith Shook. Zamina Silva Hinojosa. And Marquise Woodson.
Thank you. How about a hand for the Manual Rams? Next is Mr. Jeremy Garrett, Peoria Christian.
Good evening. On behalf of our superintendent, Dr. Angie Lyons, I present to you, we have 3 of our 4 students here tonight. Philip DeFall. Serena Way. Lydia Yakub.
Thank you. Peoria Christian Crusaders, right? Next, Mr. Terry Mooney, Peoria Heights High School. I'm sorry about that. Annette Coleman, Peoria High. Sorry about that.
Good evening. On behalf of Peoria Public Schools, our superintendent, Dr. Sharon DeMullen-Karat, the Peoria High faculty and staff, I would like to thank the Rotary Club for this opportunity and present the Peoria High School Sterling Merit students. Kennedy Atkins Dutro. Ruby Barajas. Denali Craig Edwards. Xavier Dunnigan. Shay Gamble. Camry Gilbert. Aaliyah Grant. Kiesha Gwen. Genesis Lee. Kristen Marcourt. Adriana Mendoza. Sienna Mitchell. Hillary Molinanga. Landon Newby Holston. Acacia Parker. Adriana Reddick. Desire Roberts. Kenneth Rutherford Jr. Jakari Turner. The Sterling Merit students from the pride of the city, Peoria High School.
Wonderful group from Peoria High. Next, this time it is Terry Mooney, Peoria Heights High School.
I thought you were trying to kick me out of here. Good evening. On behalf of the Dr. Eric Heath and the Board of Education at Peoria Heights, it is my pleasure to introduce the Peoria Heights Sterling Merit Award winners. Jayla Pearson. Haley Shane. And Olivia Taylor.
Thank you, Heights High. Next is Dr. Susie Cicerelli, Peoria Notre Dame High School.
On behalf of the Catholic Diocese of Peoria's Interim Superintendent, Dr. Jerry Sanderson, and Peoria Notre Dame High School's faculty and staff, thank you to the Rotary Club members for making tonight possible. Congratulations to all of our Illinois State scholars who are here tonight. You are remarkable. Please help me congratulate Peoria Notre Dame scholars. Scott Anderson. Andrew Bonham. Mary Breitbach. Ava Cashdollar. Edward Corey. Olivia Finch. Jeremiah Flores. Elizabeth Hanley. Andrew Murhead. Meredith Oliver. Eileen Zopel.
Thank you. And next is Mr. Rich Thole, Princeville High School.
Good evening. On behalf of our superintendent, Mr. Shannon Dooling, the Princeville Board of Education, and the entire Princeville community, it is my honor to present the Sterling Merit Award winners from Princeville High School. Marcus Daly. Alex Delwich. Avery Schubach. And Brenna Schubach. Congratulations.
Next, Robin McCracken, Quest Charter Academy.
On behalf of Dr. Tanya Jenkins and our Board of Directors, it is my great pleasure to present the Quest Charter Academy Sterling Merit winners, Breon Grayson. Michael Higgs. Alexia Smith. Congratulations.
Thank you. And the final group is from Richwoods High School, Mr. William Robinson.
Good evening. On behalf of Richwoods High School and Dr. Karat, thank you for giving us the opportunity to recognize the academic leaders of their Standard of Excellence, Richwoods High School. Kelsey Bauer. Aiden Bisping. Haroni Boparachi. Mariah Cade. Julian Cohen. Elizabeth Haynes. Creighton Hardin. Aaron Herkelman. Malia Hill. Lauren Hudson. Jude Isada. Olivia Jackson. Daniel Jeffs. Anthony Joseph. Lilian Lau. Savannah Maughan. Neil Machard. Jewel Moore Young. Tyler Pham. Dariel Saint-Hillis. Bradley Saylor. Rachel Schusler. Holden Tyre. Michael Vincent. Lindsay Wales. Cameron Williams. And Mackenzie Zeik.
That's 160 Sterling Merit Award winners. How about a big hand? It's a remarkable turnout. There were 180 students who were eligible, and 160 were able to attend. Those who weren't able to attend will receive their medallions later. Now, the final event of the evening, it's my pleasure to announce the Outstanding Student Awards. It's my understanding that they don't know who those students are. Is that right? Am I right on that? One student from each school has been selected by his or her peers to receive special recognition for demonstrating exemplary leadership, activity participation, character, and ability to get along with others. We also asked that they consider the principles of the Rotary four-way test when making the decision. Each winner will have his or her name placed on the Sterling Merit plaque that is kept at their school. In addition, each winner receives a special certificate in recognition of his or her achievement. Dr. Quirk Bailey will present the individual awards, assisted by Rotary Presidents Alan Wilderson and Tom McIntyre. As I announce the names, I ask the winners to please come forward to the presenting platform. After receiving your award, you may return to your seat. As before, we'll go school by school alphabetically. The first winner is from Brimfield High School, Sydney Barnes. Next, from Dunlap High School, Pearl Patel. Hey, Pearl. From East Peoria Community High School, Ian Thrall. From Elmwood High School, Brianna German. Farmington Central High School, Erica Riccioni. From Illini Bluffs High School, Autumn Gray. From Illinois Valley Central High School, David Russell. From Limestone Community High School, Morgan Stevens. Safe. From Manual Academy, George Romero. From Peoria Christian, Serena Way. There she is. From Peoria Heights High School, Jayla Pearson. From Peoria High, Denali Craig Edwards. From Peoria Notre Dame High, Edward Corey. Oh, we're switching sides here. This is just a model of efficiency. From Princeville High School, Brenna Schupak. From Quest Charter Academy, Alexia Smith. From Richwoods High School, Maria Cade. I think these students deserve special recognition and would appreciate it even more because the award comes from the students as well as the faculty. Congratulations to the group of outstanding students. During the presentations, you heard the piano. We want to thank Daryl Monteith for his efforts in playing. Daryl, stand up, please. Thank you. The program lists John Day, but Dr. Day had to have surgery on his hand, so he couldn't play. And so Daryl filled in very nicely tonight. Thank you. Before we conclude our special evening, I think we Rotarians, your school district superintendents, principals, and other special guests want to join you, students, in acknowledging the very significant role your parents, friends, and guardians have played in your achievement. Parents and guardians of the 2023 Sterling Merit Award, please stand. Let's give them a big round of applause. It's a job well done, and you should all be very proud. And I think that our future is in good hands. We again thank you for attending. Thank everyone who participated. Thanks to the sponsors again who made it possible for this to be done a little bit more easily for many people. And with that, we are adjourned.